ninjas, good morning on this
Freaky Friday.
Oh snap, he got it. That's right, Freaky Friday, ninjas. And why is it a Freaky Friday?
There's always something freaky going on a Friday.
Always something freaky going around on a Friday. Now look where we are, where we just pulled up. By the way, we only have like 1 yard to mow, which is the dentist. We've done everything else, so my mowing is pretty much done. But we're just gonna focus on doing a bunch of side work for today and tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get everything done in these 2 days so we don't have to work Sunday. But I wanted to show you, ninjas, a lot of you will remember, this is the yard. We're gonna do some shrubbery work here, but tell him, Busy Bee, what did we do here while I'm pulling up?
We seeded, overseeded, and aerated it, didn't we?
Yes, we aerated and overseeded it, and it was kind of late in the year, right?
Yeah. And
it was nothing but dirt. And look how it's nicely come in. Isn't that amazing?
It looks good.
Wow. And I love to see this kind of stuff, ninjas, because it always just reassures me that what I'm doing and how I, you know, what we put down and the amount that we put down, it actually works. And you can see it's still got a few little bare spots, but they're coming in. They're coming in. We also, I'm sure he's been probably watering it like I've told him to. And we've also had quite a bit of rain within the last 2-3 weeks. And I know we haven't done that. We've done that, what, about a month ago or so, roughly? Somewhere around there. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that's awesome. Anytime I see that after we do something like that, it reassures me that, you know, it works and it's good. And that means, you know, customer's gonna be happy. Anyway, he called me back he called me back and said, hey, can you do my shrubs? The last 2 weeks we've been trying, but a lot of the rain has been affecting my schedule, and he hasn't really been in a rush. So he's just like, whenever you get a chance, do what you got to do first. So anyway, I'm here today. We're here today. We're gonna knock out a lot of these shrubs, just touch them up. I'm not sure what he's gonna do with the brush. I haven't talked to him yet. Maybe he's gonna want us to mulch them up. If he wants to do that, we can. Maybe he's got a spot for it, maybe a fire pit or something, I don't know. Anyway, but that is all we're gonna do here today. And then clean out the beds, weed eat them, you know, just kind of get them prepped. He wants to put new fresh straw down at some point, not today. And but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I'm hoping we get to do one more thing today, whatever that may end up being, whether it be a mulch job, pressure washing, go knock out that one last yard that we got to mow. We got to pick up all that wood that we cut up on that tree that was down in the back that destroyed the, you know, the neighbor's tree that came down and destroyed the pool area, the pump and all that. We did chop that up. We just got to go pick it up. So we got that, and I do have another small little bed cleanup, flower bed cleanup. If we can get to that this weekend, depends if he's going to get regular, you know, if he finds some mulch, because the customer is going to be providing for some mulch. So he's on the hunt for it. He really wanted the rubber mulch, but he's having a hard time finding it, so he might just go with regular mulch. But anyway, so that's what we're doing. We'll try to get a little bit of footage here if we can. Hope all you ninjas are doing good this morning. How are you doing this morning, Busy Bee?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. You good? Good. Did you get some rest?
Oh yeah, I slept like a baby last night.
You slept like a baby last night.
Yeah.
That baby was tired, wasn't you?
Oh yeah.
So this is what we're gonna be doing right here, and we're gonna do this a little bit in stages, ninjas, because he's got quite a bit of down here shrubbery in the back, but for today we're only going to do it up to the corner of the house. As you can see, a lot of stuff is overgrown, so we're going to do that. We're going to trim this back all the way about the size of the AC unit. A lot of this stuff, he said, go ahead and mulch up, but if we have some of the bigger limbs, that we can go ahead and just throw them on the trailer and haul them off. It's not a big deal. He doesn't have any kind of fire pit or nothing here. Just basically shape all of this up, bring it back, and it's kind of definitely out of control. One thing he asked if we could go underneath that big tree and just kind of lift some of these limbs that are hanging down. It's in the way when he's mowing. Told him not a problem. This one, touch up, get it away from the house, from the window. And same thing over here. Here's the update, ninjas. Got all the shrubs touched up, cleaned up, shaped up. Busy Bee's just raking the last bit of it as far as along the house. Only thing over here he wants me to do, he actually doesn't want me to top them off or nothing, let them keep growing, but he just wants me to go around the edges, around the corners, and basically just pull them away from the mailbox and just kind of clean them up, so they can kind of, they're not like all over the place, you know what I'm saying. So after that, some of the stuff, as you can see, I've gotten this tree trimmed, brought it back up. I mean, a lot of it was just hanging too low, so it would be in the way when you're mowing. Some of the bigger stuff that I can't mulch and mow over, we're gonna have to carry off, so that's why we got it on the trailer. The rest of this is gonna be totally mulchable. Is that even a word, mulchable?
If you make it a word, it can't be.
I guess we're making it a word, mulchable. And I've been debating, should I take a chainsaw and chop this sucker off, because it's just kind of like out here. You see what I mean? So haven't decided just yet. But he came out and he was super happy with it. He's like, it actually looks like somebody lives here. So anyway, but we're almost done basically. I'm just going to touch these up real quick and we're going to mulch this up, blow everything off, and we're out of here. So one down and a couple more to go, but we'll see what we end up getting into after this. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a little update. Oh, and as far as how to quote these shrubs, because some of you might be asking, so how I do it is I will actually quote it per shrub. So whatever the size of the shrub is, you know, some shrubs are just little touches and you're done, so that's going to be cheaper. And if you got to look at each shrub and kind of figure out how long will it take you. And then what I do is I add an additional fee for cleanup. So if it's just like 2-3 shrubs, then you know it's just not a big deal, not much. But if we're doing a huge bed, all the bushes, then I'll just include like one big lump sum cleanup fee. And whatever that cleanup may consist of, could be some of it may have to be hauled off, could be obviously raking everything out and blowing everything off, whether we end up putting it on a pile by the road, or maybe he has a fire pit, or if we end up mulching this, it doesn't matter. That is still part of the cleanup, and it's going to take time, and that's why I always include that cleanup. So for example, if you're looking at a shrub and you can see it's like a $20 shrub, for example, or 10, doesn't really matter, that's not the whole cost of that shrub. It's $10 or $20 just to trim it up. Now you got to figure out how long will it take you to clean everything out, get everything out of there, and then what are you going to do with those clippings? How are you going to dispose it? You know what I'm saying? So that's where you need to, I think a lot of people shorten themselves out of money because you just look at a shrub and you go, oh, that's a $10 shrub or a $20 shrub, and that's all you're going to get. No. $20 is for me to professionally touch it and clean it up. Now is the cleanup, the disposal fee and things like that. So anyway, that's how I do it, but maybe some of you ninjas do it a little bit differently. But anyway, let's get out of here. I'll show you when we get everything done. Wapacha! It's a wrap. We got everything mulched, picked up, and in another couple weeks he's going to want to do some of the shrubs in the back, and then we're going to do all that straw around the front in the beds. So he's just separating it, you know, about a month apart, just so that way it's not like one big bill. But he was super happy. We did a good job, and the Spartan did a really good job mulching everything up, as it always does, right, Busy Bee?
Always does good.
Yep. Considering the time frame, what it is, the best thing we could do, what's left, is to get the dump trailer, since we got to put this stuff in there, and go try to fill it up. Hopefully it'll take all one trip. If not, then we'll just do one trip today and we'll do another trip tomorrow or something. Sounds good. To pick up all that. So I'll show you some footage when we get there. Hopefully, like I said, it'll all fit in one. And I think that's all we're gonna do for today. So we're both whooped. We've had a long week, and but yeah. Anyway, are you tired? Look at you, man. Look at you. This baby tired again. This baby tired again. Only 3 o'clock.
Yep. Been rough.
We'll see you. It is so freaking humid out here. It's unbearable. Ain't that right?
Yeah, it's up there.
So we've already thrown some in here and backed the trailer up a little bit further on in here, just so that way we don't have to carry as far. So we've already got a good pile that was in here in the trailer, and we've got this pile right here, and then that pile. I'm hoping all of it will fit, but because majority of it is logs, and logs will fit just fine. But some of this brush, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to jump in there and just, as it starts to get poofier up and bigger, I'm gonna have to jump in there and just freaking chop it down a little bit more, because I really want to just get all this in one trip. Like I said, these logs is not a problem, but it's when you start to get into this kind of stuff. But anyway, this is what we're doing, and it's kicking our tail just because of the humidity. It is so freaking humid. It's I think it's worse now than it was earlier, isn't it? And earlier the sun was beating down on us. Now we're here in the shade. We don't have a lot of sun that's beating down on us, but the humidity, what did you say it was, the percentage? 72% humidity, ninjas. So we can only do a little bit at a time. I'll probably at some point back the trailer up just a little bit more. Somewhere where Busy Bee is standing right now is probably as far as I'll go. And then we'll take another little break. We have to cool down. I mean, we don't want to get overheated. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We had a good lunch, right? Where did we eat?
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's, yep. Please. That's where Busy Bee wanted. So we stopped at Zaxby's and we had some good lunch. So I told him this is the last thing of the day. Hopefully we can get it. Hope you guys enjoy watching us slave our bodies through this beating of trying to get all this stuff. And y'all watch how Busy Bee's slacking. We are almost done. Small little pile left, and Busy Bee thought not all of it would have fit in. Now he's like, I don't really care if it fits in or not, I just want to get done. But jokes aside, if you ever get to the point you're filling up your dump trailer, whatever it may be, let's just say brush or wood, and it starts to like really come up, get on up in there, grab a chainsaw and start chopping them up. I guarantee you it'll start to go down. You'll make more room. I actually just stopped chopping, and I was or cutting, and I was helping Busy Bee a little bit, and just since I stopped, look how it's poofed up again. So once I go back up in there and start chopping up, it'll go down. But that's how you make more room, ninjas, on your dump trailer when you're starting to run out of room and you don't have much left. So I'm super excited that all this will fit in one trip. Aren't you? I think you're super excited that it's just about to be done.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look at you. Humidity, I'd say is eased off a little bit, but nothing dramatic. So it's still very, very humid out here and very, very hard to breathe. But anyway, we're one step closer to getting done. I want to get out of here. Hopefully Tiny is not going to give us any trouble getting out of here. Four-wheel drive, low four-wheel drive, and nice and easy, because it is kind of like on a side hill right here, and I know this is a lot of weight, plus the dump trailer and the truck itself. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update. Stay tuned. And it's a wrap. It all fit. We're done. We're going to clean up the little stuff. When we come back to mow, we'll rake most of it and then mulch the rest of it. Got a couple of bigger ones that have fallen down here, but anyway, just want to let you ninjas know we're done, and we're whooped.
Yep.
You whooped?
Oh yeah.
Listen to him. That baby barely talking. All right, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of what we got into today. thank you guys for joining another video and watching us, and I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I hope it's helped you a little bit with the shrubbery as far as just letting you know how I quote and all that, but it's really all we had today. Another day. Look at you looking forward to it. Look at you.
Yeah,
look.
excited,
Quit lying. I know you are. I know you are. I told him, I said, you're having fun and making money. What are you complaining about?
Yep.
Anyway, ninjas, I will see you guys possibly tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace.